here is our home page for our course. And if you ever want to get back to this home page, you just have to click on this top link right here and it will take you back to the home page. As we scroll down a little bit, hopefully you've already noticed this first part right here is a very important area. This is the area where I will be putting up information for you that you need to know for this course. Every day when you log into D2L, this is the first place you should be looking. If you scroll down a little bit more, you can see that we have a content browser right here. Now this browser won't actually open full screen until you actually click on one of the web pages. So for example, if you click on Unit 1, you can see that there is the information for Unit 1, the content for it. But if I go and click on this Content 1, it will take me to the actual Content 1 for that unit. Now I'm going to go back just for a moment. That's one way to get to there. Another way to get there is just by clicking on this Content button in the top left corner. And if you click on here, it will bring you to this page where it's a bit more of an expanded view of where we were before. And from here, let's say we were to start in Unit 1, Motion in a Plane. Here's our unit overview. Now to get to the next page, all we need to click is this next arrow. So we can click next and it will take us to the next page, and you can keep going as you work through the lessons. If we click back on this Unit 1 hyperlink, you can see it brings us back to this page. Now there are a few ways to hand in assignments. You can click on the assignment page and there's a Dropbox link right there that you can click on, and that could be a way that you hand in your assignment. If you click on that link, you can see here's Activity 1, and this is where you can add your file to the Dropbox. And at the bottom, there's a Submit button. Alternatively, if you click under Assessments and click on Dropbox, it will take you to each of these Dropboxes. And you can see here's Activity 1, Assignment 1. I haven't submitted it yet, so if I click on there, again, it takes me back to this Dropbox page. The same thing is true for if you wanted to take one of the quizzes. So for example, if I click on quizzes here, you can see that in Unit 1, Activity 3, there's a quiz. There's also the due date and when the quiz closes. What that means is that the quiz will not be available. You can no longer take it after this date. However, if we were back in the content, remember that was Unit 1, Activity 3. So here's Unit 1, Activity 3. If I click on the link and we were working through this unit, there's page 1, page 2, etc. Then when we get to the final assignment, you can see here's Assignment 1. This is the quiz. This is the exact same quiz that we found under quizzes. So assessment quizzes. But again, if you're just working through the course, the links should be right there and available to you in these pages. One last thing I want to show you. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can see that there's a calendar here. You can either click on the calendar if you want to, or you can just look down in here and you can see when upcoming events, these are usually when things are due or when Dropboxes are closing or things like that. If you click on the calendar, it gives you a calendar view, and you can hover over these different items to see when they're due. Okay, that about wraps it up for an introduction to the D2L environment, at least for our class. If you ever have any questions, please let me know.